What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. So first off, I want to thank everybody for all the awesome birthday wishes. I am, in fact, a year older. I'm 29 now, and yeah, it's like impossible to have a bad day with viewers like you guys. My viewers are the best in the world. It seriously means so much to me. For everybody that wished me a happy birthday, thank you, thank you, thank you. And speaking of my birthday, I got some really cool birthday presents this year, and I think you'll be really interested because I'm unboxing not one, but two watches in this episode. And I'm gonna be sharing with you a really cool book that I got, and I think you'll be interested in picking one up for yourself. It's 12:04 p.m. Let's get down to business. Alrighty, so I got one really cool watch from my parents, and a watch showed up from Zelos. So we're gonna be opening up the box from Zelos first, and then we're gonna take a look at the gift from my parents. Okay guys, so I'm currently wearing my Seiko Prospex SBEP003 Fieldmaster, AKA the Digituna. This is the birthday present I got myself, so if you missed that introductory review, please click the link in the description below and watch that episode, because you're not gonna wanna miss it. This is a quick favorite already. I just love this watch, so go ahead, watch that episode. But we're not going to be talking about that Digituna today. We're going to be talking about what's in this box. So let's go ahead, get you in focus. What's in here? Well, as you can see, it's a Z for Zelos. Now, full disclosure, I know what's in this box. I actually haven't opened the box yet, but I know what's in it because I actually spoke to Zelos when they told me they were going to go ahead and send me this watch. Now, I don't think that they necessarily meant it as a birthday present. They did very generously give me this watch, but it literally showed up like a day before my birthday. So thank you for the birthday present, Zelos. Really nice wooden box, very nice touch. Okay, we got a leather watch roll. Now, if you guys recall, I personally already have the Zelos Abyss 2, and it came in a nice, a really nice wooden box, excuse me, and it also came with a really nice leather watch roll. So that just seems to be their thing. All right, let's open this up. Again, let's get you in focus here. Okay, so we got the Z embossed here, Z for Zelos. Looks like we have a really cool watch tool. Oh, and this also, I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't have my macro lens on here, so I can't get super close yet. But that also has the Z. Very, very nice touch. We also have some leather straps. Okay, so we got a second strap we can throw on here. We have their warranty card, which is cool because it's also made out of bronze. That is really cool. I love that. That is a really nice touch. But what you guys care about is the watch. Now this is the Zelos Mako. Let's go ahead, take it out of this little protective baggie, and we'll talk about it up close. All right, guys, so I went ahead and threw on the macro lens so we can get up close to this Zelos Mako. Now guys, I have the Zelos Abyss 2. And that's a watch everyone loves to hate on. I mean, it's huge. It's like 19 millimeters thick, so it is just a large piece of metal to have on your wrist. And yeah, as I said before, it's like the most polarizing watch I own. You either love it or you're just repulsed by it. Also, it's about $1,000. So this, from what I know about it, this Zelos Mako, it could be the Abyss 2's little brother. I mean, it's an overall smaller watch, and it's about half the price, coming in around $400. But let's get up closer and we can look at some of the specs. All right, guys, so here is the Zelos Mako. I think the first thing you'll notice is that beautifully textured dial. Now, the date and time are incorrect because you saw me. I literally just took it out the box. Let's go ahead, take off the plastic. Yeah, in the hand, you can immediately tell this is a much more wearable watch than the Zelos Abyss 2. It's 40 millimeters. It's 13.5 millimeters thick. As you can see here, it's got a 500 meter water resistance rating. It's powered by a Swiss Solida SW200 movement. It's got a sapphire crystal. Now guys, I'm not gonna like review this today because obviously I don't have enough time with it to really formulate an opinion, but just right off the bat, first impressions, it looks really good. I mean, that dial is just super captivating. The indexes are well done. The hands don't look cheap and flimsy. Let's go ahead and see how the crown feels. Okay, threaded crown. It doesn't bind up, and yeah, it feels really smooth. Let's go ahead and feel that bezel. Yeah, the crown feels super smooth. Okay, bezel is easy to actuate, but it doesn't feel loose. Okay, unidirectional bezel. As you can see, very positive ratcheting. So yeah, feels good. Yeah, the crown feels good. I took off the Digituna because obviously I'm gonna put this on the wrist. Let's see how it looks on my 7.5-inch wrist. Yeah, yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is a watch you can absolutely wear every day. The Zelos Abyss 2 is not, but assuming all is well in the weeks that I wear this, this could be an everyday bronze diver for you guys. I get a lot of people commenting on my Zelos Abyss 2 videos asking me like, yo, what would be a good everyday bronze diver? And I have to honestly tell them, like, not the Zelos Abyss 2, because that thing is just huge, would not fit under your cuff no matter what you're wearing, and that's just a watch you want to wear, like, sparingly, when you're feeling crazy, when you're feeling outlandish. But this, I mean, again, I have a 7.5-inch wrist. This 40mm just sits perfectly. It's not super duper thick, and this could be just your everyday sports watch that happens to be bronze. I really love how this looks. I think it feels good. I think it looks good. Again, time will tell. We'll spend a few weeks with it, but if the Abyss 2 is any indicator, I'm not worried about this watch. I know my Abyss 2 is super well made, so I have no reason to believe this would be any less solid than my Zelos Abyss 2. So I'm excited to spend more time with this watch. Let's get some close-up shots of the dial because honestly, I think that's the selling point of this watch. I think that dial is amazing. Look at that. The way that plays with the light is amazing. And the bronze accents along the indexes and the hands and the logo just looks great. Yeah, they did a great job with that dial. Look at how it catches the light. And the way the sapphire crystal, that box crystal, just pops up over the bezel. Very, very nice touch. All right, guys, well, here it is, kind of the introductory unboxing of the Zelos Mako. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the gift my parents got me for my birthday, but I just wanted to share this with you. So far, a very cool watch. Again, I'm excited to spend some more time with it. We'll come back in a few more weeks, and we can do the full review. So leave me a comment. What do you think about this watch? Would you be interested in it? Would you never wear it? Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. All right, so it's time to move on to the present my parents got me for my birthday. Now this should be a very, very big hint. Now guys, I'm not actually gonna open up this box because full disclosure, I opened it last night. I was just too excited. But without further ado, here is what I got from my parents. The Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical. Oh, I just love this watch. Get a load of that. This thing just oozes vintage military cool. Now, as you can tell, this isn't the normal Hamilton Khaki Field watch. This one is modeled after their 1940s military watches, and I just love it. As you can see, the lume on the hands is patinaed, but it still does glow. It still does glow quite well, and in the full review, I'll show you that. I played with it last night, lighting it up and letting it glow. It looks awesome. I love how the Arabics look really bold and old school, and then inside of that, you got the 24-hour indicators. Just a very, very cool watch. 38mm, 9.5mm thick, so super duper thin. Powered by the ETA 28012 hand wind movement. Just an amazing classic feel. It literally doesn't get any more classic than this. So as many people say, the Submariner is the quintessential iconic dive watch. Well, this is the Submariner of field watches, honestly, and I'm sticking to it. I know I'm gonna get some flack for that. People are gonna be like, oh, what about the Sin 556? No, I'm sorry, no way. Hamilton field watch, that is where it's at. But again, guys, I mean, I'm gonna spend a few more weeks with this before I make the full review, but please stay tuned. I think it's gonna be really fun. Now, guys, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this watch as well. I know a bunch of you already have this watch, and you guys are very lucky because this watch isn't super easy to find. Some websites I've seen say they have it in stock, but then it ends up being back ordered. I know Hamilton, their actual site, they have these in stock. So if you're interested, go ahead, go to Hamilton's actual site, and you can go ahead and purchase one. But very, very cool watch. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. All right, guys, so let's move on to the final gift I got for my birthday. If we move these two very cool watches off to the side, you will find a book, A Man and His Watch, Iconic Watches and the Stories from the Men Who Wore Them. This was given to me by my brother-in-law, and guys, I gotta tell you, this is probably required reading for like every watch enthusiast. I'm gonna be leaving a link in my description below to where you can pick this up for yourself, but I warn you, okay, disclaimer, if you read this, you're gonna be adding a ton of grails to your list of watches to buy. I was thumbing through this a bit before bed last night, and I already have like 10 watches that I didn't know about that I need to buy. Also, there's a ton of stories behind watches that you didn't know about, and it makes kind of this whole watch collecting thing even that much more interesting. I've learned a ton. You're probably going to learn a ton. This is gonna be a quick favorite for me. I already know. And comes in soft cover, hardcover. My brother-in-law got me this really nice hardcover version. Cover, you got the iconic Daytona on the back. You got the Hoyer Carrera. You got an old Oyster Perpetual. You got a Speedy, and it looks like a Cartier Santos. Just some really, really iconic watches, and some really interesting people in this book as well. So I urge you to pick it up, link in the description below, must have for any watch enthusiasts. All right, guys, well, there you have it. I think I did pretty well this year. I got some awesome birthday presents, and again, I'm so happy I could share them with you. I think I'm gonna be wearing my Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical for the rest of the day. Ugh, I just love this watch. Now, again, stay tuned for the full reviews on the watches I unboxed today, because I think they're gonna be awesome. I'm gonna spend a bit more time with them so I can actually formulate an opinion, but spoiler alert, I love this watch. And as always, I want to thank you so much for checking out the Time Teller shop. I add new watches and watch accessories to that store daily, so click the link in the description below, shop around. It really does help the channel out a ton, so thank you so much for that. And if this happens to be your first time joining us here on the Time Teller channel, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in and stopping by, but why don't you take it a step further, click that subscribe button. It takes 1 second and it helps me out a ton, and while you're at it, you can go ahead and click that little bell icon so you do not miss an episode of the Time Teller. There's just so much more awesome content on the way, and you don't want to miss it. I'm telling you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with other watch enthusiasts, other people that you think would enjoy this. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it.